Well, here we go. My name's Buford Jones. I've mixed sound for a while, and welcome to my studio. It's a little place here that I like to jam around and have fun at it. I just call it jam tracks. And anyway, I used to call it tracks, but now it's jam tracks. It means I like to jam, and pretty much one of my life lived very close to train tracks. So train tracks, which means travel, tracks like in highway, and also for multi-track recorders, and like squirrel footprints. So anyway, I was going to tell you how this all transpired and came down, mixing Pink Floyd's Momentary Lapse of Reason tour. And I was at home and just got back from a Corey Hart tour. It was a very nice tour. Corey Hart's a Canadian. I think he had the hit My Sunglasses, and a very high energy band out of Canada. It was a lot of fun. Got home, and I had a week or two off, and then the phone rang one evening when I was downstairs, and the gentleman on the other line says, "Hi, I'm Pink Floyd's road manager, and I'd like to talk to you and see if you would be interested in going out and touring mixing the sound for Pink Floyd." And, wow, didn't take too much talking me into that. So, yeah, let's do it. So, pretty much what it was. That's all it was. I wasn't applying for a job. I wasn't asking for a job. So but yeah, Pink Floyd, you bet. At that time, I did not know the individual members of Pink Floyd. I had just listened to the music, and it's something that I really like, because when I started playing guitar, I was always into echoes and reverbs and things like that, and hitting microphones and other things that make it mystic, kind of a mystic sound. I really like that, but of course I can't play like any of them did, but we tried, we struggled at it, but had a lot of fun. And so anyway, I get the call, and I say yes, I'm very interested. So I was called, I think it was just a day or so later, and that a flight had been booked for me, and I had to go to DFW in Dallas and get on a plane, fly to LAX, and meet David Gilmour at a house in Beverly Hills where he was staying while they were finishing up Momentary Lapse of Reason. So that was pretty cool. Took a cab ride out there and to the house. Beautiful place, beautiful, extremely beautiful. David came right out the front door to meet me. I appreciated when the car rolled up, and we shook hands, and I felt just immediately that I'd found another friend that's an incredible musician. Here I've connected again to somebody that's I still don't know how to put it in words, enough good words to come out of that. And I'm talking about not only musicianship, but as a professional and as a friend, as a person. And so I was real pleased. And so we went in, we talked a while and talked about this and that. And I think the thing we got hooked on for a while was the tape machines, and DAWs hadn't come out just yet. They were still doing some MIDI sequencing, and then but Pro Tools came out soon after that, and we started seeing that sort of work. But David, he was telling me how on the record, Jim Keltner, they got his drums and been able to get the sound out of that drum kit and put together a lot of the songs through that. And it was amazing to me when I heard it. It was just, to me, this sounded like a new, powerful music organization, not so much Pink Floyd. It is Pink Floyd, and the Pink Floyd signature in there, but this is a refreshing new sound of amazing songs. I couldn't get enough of them during sound checks. I'd ask for the same song pretty much every day, and they all come off a momentary lapse of reason. It was just, I think, such a complex in a way that I could really sink my teeth into what was happening. You want to flow with it all, and you like the song so much to where finding that flow is not difficult at all. I'm on track. And so it was just incredible that we were sitting there talking about things like that. And so shook his hand, left, got on the plane, went back to Dallas. And it's either the next day or the next, no longer than that. And I got a call from a lady on the other end of the phone, and she says, Buford Jones? I said, yes. She says, you have the job of mixing Pink Floyd sound. And wow. Wow. Just really impressive. So I was very excited about it. Started getting ready, trying to listen to a few of the albums, and which is typically what I do before I go on a tour. I try to get as much of their library as I can, and sometimes right before the rehearsals start, I get somewhat of a set list in a way. But so I listen to these songs and I listen to the signature parts and what's really important there. So when I do finally arrive at rehearsals and truly learning the songs, I got a pretty good grip of what's going on. Well, I thought that was going to be the case. It was some work. It was some work. So many sounds coming from so many different directions, and thrilled beyond words. I just could not believe it. So anyway, David had hired me, and that's pretty much it. I got the job. I did not, like I said, I did not ask for the job. I did not apply for the job, but I thank the good Lord I got the job. That is quite an honor to be with that band at that time. What they stood for, and I think it's the best sound there is. We don't take no seconds. And so it was a pleasure, absolute pleasure. Well, I'll tell you some more as it goes about the live tour, and we'll also bring up the album Delicate Sound of Thunder a little bit later down the road. So thank you for joining me. I hope to get on these projects very soon. I appreciate you being here, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. I thank you very much. Goodbye.